Damn it. Are you kidding me? Good. There we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, I still like, I don't know if I've even heard of that one. Like, I feel like I've seen a trailer recently about red pandas, but I can't remember if it was called Turning Red. I hear red panda and all I can think is Aggretsuko. Oh, okay, it's a Pixar movie. I have not been keeping up with recent movies. Things will just come out and I'll be like, there was a new Pixar movie? The hell did that happen? I'm glad you finally got to see it. Nice. Yeah. I can help to sketch with a lighter color or like a completely different color. It could be fun to draw in ink. Because with ink you just kind of have to be like, okay, whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna try my best, but it's permanent, so. But even then, yeah, you can sketch with a lighter ink and then go in with a darker ink to finalize things. Nice. King Dice is a cool design. Looks so suave. Yeah, I pretty much also binge watched that show, and I watched it. I was like, this is ridiculous, but I gotta see what happens. Yeah, they're kind of hinting at that, huh? I knew something was up there. Sorry for that weird sound I just made. I got some really good caramel from the Fiery Foods Fest last weekend. It smells so good. instantly proven wrong. Ouch. Go away, freaking. Okay. Yeah. It was one of those shows where I'm like, fucking, like, I'm intrigued because I want to know what they're gonna do to, like, outsmart each other and what twists are gonna happen and are they gonna escape. But also the whole time I'm like, oh my god, 12-year-olds don't talk like that. Having a memory like that is ridiculous, but of course they would put it in for these characters. Of course they're all super intelligent. And I really like the idea of the world they're in. Where it's all like, I want to know more about the world. What's up with the freaking child-eating demons? Well, they eat all humans, but like, what the fuck? How'd that happen? I want to know more about that, you know? Taking a second to mix the caramel. Because it kind of separates and gets all the oil at the bottom, so you gotta mix it up. Also an excuse to just eat a bunch of the caramel right off a fork. I don't need an excuse, but you know. Still. Yeah, like what happened there? I think there's a season. I can't remember if there's a season 2 of the anime, but I think there is. And all I know about it is that like I was looking at a review of it because I liked the first season, and I don't care about spoilers, so I wanted to see a review of the second season. And apparently, it's very, very rushed. The first season is also very, very rushed, and it's like basically it was a video made by one of those people who really, really likes the manga. And it's like, please just read the manga. They did the first part okay, but then they skipped a bunch of important things. You need to read the manga. So I was like, damn, okay. I'm convinced. Because one thing that can really fuck up a series is having bad pacing. Oh my god, I didn't save this whole time. Posture, hydration, do a stretch, save your progress check, especially if you're like me and you just remembered to save your file now. Oh, cool. I'm like way too impatient for planting season. I'm gonna have the house alone to myself for a little bit and like in a week or so. For just like a few days, but I'm gonna like rent a rototiller and I'm gonna like go at the garden and try to level the dirt out and do a bunch of prep. Maybe even get some nice fertilizer or mix it into the soil and spread some of the compost I have out and find a good place for my worm tower. I don't think I can get any worms yet, because there's supposed to be a few more freezes before like May. Gotta wait till goddamn May. But I'm gonna find a nice place for my worm tower. And I'm gonna move my flower box. Like, I want to make like an herb box. I made it last year, but I wasn't able to move it into place. And I want to use it to contain my mint, because mint is actually a weed and it will take over a garden if you allow the weed to take over. That's really cool. I like low maintenance plants. I like high maintenance plants. I like all the plants, but I shouldn't have the high maintenance ones because I'm bad at taking care of them. Oh yeah, I know that type of flower, the kind where it's sort of like a little bud and it's like... sort of that kind of shape. I think the honeysuckles grow a shape like that, and there's also trumpet vines, and there's a couple other ones. I'd love to get some trumpet vines growing here, but I haven't been able to like get it to work. They grow like crazy, and they're vines, so they'll like grow up the side of a building, or whatever you put them on. And they'll grow these brilliant, like, orange fuchsia flowers that are like really bright. Mm. And I would love to have like one of those houses that has like ivy growing over half the building. I know it's not the best, like, in certain environments, but... because, like, you know, you get all, like, the water and the dirt from the plants that just sort of naturally gets in there, and that can sort of corrode the building materials, but... the aesthetic. Ah, my pen died. I'm gonna do some leg stretches. Ow. I actually want to like plan it like a kind of handy goddamn resource from the local Mexico State University that tells you what plants, like what edible plants particularly, because that's what I'm interested, grow well in this climate, and like when to plant them. It's like, yeah, these are the ones that are good to grow as soon as possible. They can withstand a beginning frost or two. And then these ones you want to plant after the threat of frost, and then these ones are the ones where you want to make sure that it's not going to freeze again for a long time, so they're able to actually grow, because they grow best in the heat. Like bell peppers! I love bell peppers. I should grow my own lima beans. I really like lima beans. Lima beans were one of those things where, like, as a kid, it was one of those, like, things on, cartoons and stuff, where it'd be like, now eat your lima beans, and the kids would always feel like, I'm gonna throw up. And then I tried lima beans on my own one time just to see how they were. They're not even gross. They're just kind of bland. They'd have no flavor. It's not like a bad flavor. Yeah, so lima beans apology. Apologism. Whatever it's called. Channel. I think I already have some catgrass. And I think I should be able to grow wheatgrass in my window again. Because wheatgrass is also like catnip, basically. There's cat mint and cat grass, which is basically wheatgrass. The chickens also love it. Might be able to start growing it in my window. It's really easy to grow. You get the seeds. I was able to get some, like a whole ton of seeds for like $3 at this one pet store I like, pet supply store. They just sell them in like bags of different sizes, and you get some dirt, some nice dirt, and you just kind of sprinkle the seeds over the top, because that's how grass seed works, and then you water them for a little while, and then the sprouts start popping up out of the seeds, and they take root, and they just start growing, so they're super easy. And the cats like the stuff, the dog likes it, and the chickens really like it. So I want to make like a big patch this year. Except I might have to keep it in my window to keep my dog from eating it all. I don't know what Descendants is. I'm trying to give my pen a time to charge. I'm gonna look up what Descendants is. Also, I'm gonna look up what Turning Red is, because I don't even know what that is. The heckaroonie is Descendants. No, that's a punk band. You're probably not talking about that. You're talking about a series. Descendants 1 and 2, whatever. Is this it? On the fresh hell. What's the synopsis? Tell me what it's about. Oh my god. Walmart is useless as always. Apparently they have their own dolls and stuff. Those look like they have good joints. Gotta keep an eye out for those at thrift stores. Huh. Okay, well I don't know what it's about, but apparently it's some sort of Disney series. Turning Red. Oh, well that's cute. I think I saw a clip of this a while ago. I think. Oh, okay, so it's one of those high school things. I'm tired of high school series, there's so many. Oh.
Film is set in 2002 Toronto. Think bright pastels and scrunchies, graphic tees, and bucket hats.
May is our spunky 13-year-old protagonist, nerd and proud of it.
I equals -4. She has to balance family life, social life, friends.
The animation style is pretty cute.
Is grade 8. I don't got time to mess around.
May's semi-based off of myself and my ride or die dork squad. And she is the apple of her mom's eye. They are...
That's a great time zone to base it in.
I played a character of Ming, who is May's mom. Ming is a little...
Sorry, the volume's probably super low, but I don't want to go back and forth changing it, alright.
When she wakes up one morning and she's a giant 8-foot tall furry red panda.
This isn't happening.
She's living some people's dreams, I mean.
Feeling like this is the worst thing ever. Her friends are right there to be like, it's not the worst thing ever.
I'm a furry ticking time bomb of awesomeness. And now you can come with us to Four Town.
Yeah. Like, all they can do is mute it, but still. What if my luck runs out one day?
When we got approached about this project, we leapt at the opportunity.
I'm still doing stretches and stuff. Well, I'm not actively doing them, I just reminded myself to do them right now. Everyone do a stretch. The animation style is pretty cute. It doesn't look too over textured, which is like, it's like a problem I have. Like, if they make a character fluffy, like the red panda, I think that one's working to make it look fluffy, but like, not like hyper realistically fluffy, not like gross, not like creepy. Like, you can't constantly see every little hair on it, because the fur, like it does on normal animals, sort of blends together in some spots. I am not letting you autoplay. Oh, that looks cute. So it's like Metamorphosis, but much cuter. Instead of turning into a gross bug, you get to be an 8-foot red panda for some reason. Someone's wish to become their persona got mixed up at the Wish Factory. Those are hilarious. Great themes you picked out there. I don't even like improv, but I would watch those. Why the heck, Roni? Well, the kid seems pretty competent, so that's good. Yeah, some people would be too mortified they'd escape into the woods and never show their faces to their own family again. It's me, I'm some people. Actually, no. I don't care enough. I like society too much. I mean, you know, civilization. Society is garbage. I like civilization. I could only, like, improv those if I was, like, typing it, but I have a hard time sometimes, saying things in words out loud. Nice. Well, at least that's a fun practice. Maybe you'll get extra credit for it for whatever class it is. Should be over here. Oh, that makes it easier. I mean, if you're recording it, you'll probably make some actions by yourself, but you don't have to worry about that being on film or anything. You could just do audio recording. Get my music back. Boom. I've been to so many festivals and fairs and theme parks and amusement parks, and I'm over here like, what do they put in stalls in the theme parks? This one could be snacks. I haven't been to like the state fair in forever though, and I really like going to the state fair because I like fair food, where it's basically stuff that you shouldn't eat ever, but it's a state fair, so for some reason it's perfectly acceptable. And I like carnivals, and I like the rides, but I hate the parking, so I haven't been to like the state fair in forever. I know, but I don't have the Starship 2000 at home. Do they even still have that? I wonder if they still have the Starship 2000 there. That's one of them. It's shaped like a UFO. Kind of like that, and then it has this door that comes open, and the people go in, and then you stick yourself onto the wall on these panels with like straps across them, and then it spins really fucking fast, and you stick to the wall, and your mouth will be like going blah, blah, blah. You know, it's sort of like flapping backwards because the centrifugal force is so powerful. Centrifugal or centripetal? I can't remember which one, but it's the one where it spins around real fast and you're on the end and you're like, oh fucking Christ, Jesus, dude. One time I was in it and I saw one guy manage to stand up like this against his panel while everyone else was like this, and we were all like, dude, get down, and the ride operator was like, dude, get down. But he was so happy to have done it. Anyway, yeah, I love that thing. Every time I go on it, I'm like, why did I do this? But when I get off it, I was like, that was the best thing I've ever done. I should ride it 3 more times. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, cool, it's set in Canada. I want to see if they have any new rides. I like Ferris wheels. I like shady rides that kind of seem like they're gonna fall apart, but you know. I like tacky games that are probably rigged where you can win cheap plushies. I love fairs and carnivals and festivals and circuses. Yeah, it's not like Whiplash the ride, it's just like... yeah, Centrifugal Force the ride. Just like all G-force. Oh yeah, because of your back and stuff, huh? Today on Jenny Doesn't Know How to Perspective. That might be farther in the back. It looked like it was like right next to the stall, and this is just a sketch, but it's good to figure things out in sketches first. Yeah, I get excited when anything is set near where I live, even if it's like Breaking Bad, which is like a freaking internationally acclaimed show, and it's really good, and I love it, and it's also like, hey, it's set in my home city! And it's a show about meth and crime, and you know, they're not raw. It's quite a thing to be known for, huh? But hey, it's set here! And when I was a kid and I'd be watching like Bugs Bunny and it was like, I must have chucked a wrong coin at Albuquerque, I'd be like, ah! Come back to Albuquerque, Bugs Bunny! Right? Good night! I wonder if people who thought that Albuquerque was a made-up place from Looney Tunes years later would see Breaking Bad and be like, is that a Looney Tunes reference? Sticks of cotton candy popping out over here. I'm gonna have to simplify these later, because I love drawing complex scenes, but I'm trying to make like a... I'll probably forget about this for a while and go back to it later, but I'm trying to make a little mini coloring book setup. I wanted to do that for a while. Yeah, this is gonna be like, you know, regular letter size papers, 8.5 by 11, but I'm gonna cut them in half here, and the crease will be here, and there will be one picture on both sides, so if you draw with marker or something, it won't bleed through. I made one picture on this side, and then nothing on the back of it. This will be the back of the previous one. Which means I'm gonna have to plan how to make that work, but I'm pretty sure I'll just be able to fold this, yeah, I'll be able to fold this backward, I think. Wait, but I'll figure it out. This is just the sketching. I don't know if I'm gonna do the big and small ones. Because I kind of wanted to have 8 pages and then a cover. But for the big one, I would obviously do a Godzilla thing. And the small one, I really want them to be standing next to like a jumping spider or something because they're the cutest. And they would both have little water droplets on their heads. For winter, I don't know if I want to have the traveler walking past like a snowy structures with snow piled up on them, or whether there should be a fisherman in the distance ice fishing, but the fisherman is a fish, so it's like it's a fish on the ice and it's ice fish. You know what I mean. There's a joke there, but I don't know what it is. It's more like surrealism. I can feel it. I wish I got to go ice fishing at Fenton this year, because we were able to do it last year. Or was it last year? I don't know anymore. Putting on like a cooler. Which swans have you done? Because there was insects. Was there like an I think you did an endangered species one, but I can't remember if that was ABC. Yeah, of course I'm gonna be like fish, 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 or like any marine life in general. Just take the whole ocean, and I'm sure you can find an alphabet in there. Okay, endangered ungulates, insects, and reptiles. In my brain, I'm like, I know there's more animals, but I can't think of any besides, like, cephalopods. It's like, no, see, this was, freshwater, creatures, and now we're going to saltwater. Extra challenge. You start at A, like up near coastal regions, up high up, in like coral reef sort of environments, things that are near the surface, and then you go farther and farther down, looking for Z. But I don't know if there's probably Z's down there. There's probably some XYZs. There's definitely a zebrafish. The hell is allocation? What happens when you place a mantle too long? Go away. Abalone, albacore, anchovy, angelfish. Barnacle, barracuda, blue crab, blue whale, bull shark. Cleanser wrasse, clownfish, cod, conch, cloudfish, conch. Conch, coral, crown of thorns, cuttlefish. It's hard to do a poke wrap with all of these when they keep putting pictures in the middle, so I keep having to go down to the next one. Now I'm just looking at all the names of these fish. Grunion. God, I love the name Grunion. Oh man, this documentary was so cool to watch about when they found the giant squid. I hope so. I like to read any list of, like, names or titles. Those were huge. You know, I honestly didn't know halibut could get that big. I scrolled down like, what are those? Those are halibut. Okay, I literally didn't know they could get that big. Hello, giant isopod, my little friend. I love that these things are literally related to, like, roly-polies. They're all just isopods. Ah, look at this little krill. Oh, look at you. Manatees. Beautiful sea cows. Yeah, flounders, like, you think, oh, flounder, and, you know, you think of the ones that you've seen that are, like, a foot long or something. And then you're like, this is a giant flounder, and you're like, oh, how big can they get? 2 feet? And then you're like, stricken with that sudden intense, like, panic of, I did not know that thing could get to that size. Those cute little plankton impressions. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, there's so many good ocean things. You could literally do probably do a whole ABC on just coral. Because coral are basically their own animal. You could do an ABC of fungus or something. And anthropomorphize the fungus, anthropomorphize the coral. Crabs. Crab, crab, crab. You could probably do one just with crabs. Walrus. Ziphius, Latin for swordfish. Ziphosura? Chiphosura? Ah, okay. This is a class of arthropods. They were kind of reaching with these, but... Oh yeah, fungi are their own thing. That's what I meant. It's like, there's animal plants and fungi. They're their whole different thing. God, I love zooplankton. They're so weird. Well, there you go, zooplankton. Awesome. Forgot the blue-ringed octopus. Well, of course, they didn't have a comprehensive list of every single thing that's in the ocean. That would be a very long list. I wonder if they have it on Wikipedia. Why am I not letting my pen charge? Mammal species and subspecies. Appendix A, known species list. List of the marine mammals. Oh, come on. What's wrong with the FWS? Oh, and catfish are cool. Oh my god, I forgot about worms, yeah. Worms is the World Register of Marine Species. And it has a fantastic name. And it's just under marinespecies.org because I guess someone already took worms.org. It's basically just a huge catalog of all marine species. Yeah, this is a very useful website for looking up marine life, and I gotta like stop constantly looking at this stuff I'm supposed to be doodling. Zuzu snakelet. Well, you have to draw that one. You gotta do like a fish one eventually. Like either fish or just like aquatic animals in general. You could do several species just with aquatic animals in general. There's a lot of them. Right? Zulu. You could call it Zuzu as a nickname. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the fisherman thing going on here. Yeah, it helps if you can find reference pictures. Oh, these days, thankfully, most species of things have been taken pictures of at least, or at least well defined. You know, you can get multiple sightings, people taking pictures on like their smartphones and uploading it to the internet, and then science going, ah! And sometimes finding a picture that like a diver took or that like a research vessel took where it's like, hey, is this the sea serpent described by sailors of old? Was that actually a thing? They just didn't know what it was? I remember you talking about, you're like, no one takes pictures of the underside of his set. Because you're always seeing them from the top or from the side because they're little. That's usually how you identify them, because you're always going to see them from the top or the side or something, if you're able to get a good look at them. So no one takes pictures of the undersides, but then how are you supposed to draw bug furries? Can't all be having their back facing the camera. Yeah, it's like probably even more frustrating than trying to find a picture of a character's shoes when you're trying to draw fan art or something. No one ever cares about the feet, except for, you know, the people on the foot fetish wiki, but then they only post the feet. And usually not even the shoes. As far as I know. Actually, I haven't been on the foot fetish wiki, but I, like, now that I'm thinking about it, that might actually be a good place to find references for character shoes if they have that kind of thing. One of those things like I've been to strange places in search of character refs. Been on dark journeys out there in the wilds of the internet trying to find a picture of some goddamn shoes. I figured out how to do a snowy background that wasn't like boring, and then I was like, oh, it like evergreens with giant clumps of snow attached to them. I don't know how to draw that too good, but I'll figure it out. snowy mountains in the distance. Oh my god, drawing these pupper vests on these fisher fish reminded me that I, while cleaning out Dad's closet recently, which I think I rented to Nessa, I can't remember, but I found this old puffer jacket that my mom used to wear way back in the day, and it's ridiculous, and I'm so glad I found it. Okay, I can't remember what the thing on the back looks like, but it's like this very puffy puffer jacket. The big old puffy collar. Absolutely no sleeves to speak of, and the back has like this weird sort of like sun and moon thing going on. You know, the moon has like a face, and there's like this sort of thing going on with like the sun, and there's like stars. And it's really corny and weird, and I really like it. It's a very good vest. I gotta try to wear it with something, because it's still like chilly, and I hate it. Like, it'll be nice and warm in the sun if you can find a spot without wind, but the wind follows you everywhere, so yeah. Rabbit down here for some reason. Branches of another tree coming down here. Okay, and I just want to get the sketches for these ones in, and then I'll, gotta go to bed. I had to go to the range today with Dad to help him sight in his rifle, and it seems like it's pretty well sighted, so that's good. Also, I had to run back and forth and carry the thing, and then yesterday I was lifting a bunch of bags of concrete into the shed. It will be nice to lay down. Also, I was gonna work on something like the haunted house comic I've been trying to work on forever, but then I was like, my hands hurt way too much to, although they don't like hurt, but like my wrist is way too like iffy to carefully draw lines right now. So if I do some light sketching, that'll be better. I hate it when I like want to draw something, but I like can't because my wrist is fucked up. My left hand isn't good enough yet to sketch with. complain, why not? Yeah, and this is something I keep trying to do, but like keep forgetting about, so. I have a like little prototype of this somewhere on paper, on like a little booklet I stapled together, but I don't know where it went. No. That pith helmet. Okay. Get a little strap. Okay. Posture, hydration, stretch, save your progress, check everybody. Okay. I just gotta figure out this last sketch. Saving along the way.
Sun King Lore? I think I am.
Yeah, I might try it before bed. Okay. Now this is gonna be the cover, and the back page is gonna have, like, it's by me. Here's a link to my fucking Tumblr, because I'm a crazy person who doesn't care if people know I use Tumblr. Get the concepts down. Yeah, sometimes you gotta look at your other greens and be like, what's happening here? Oh man. When it's the top 10, you're like, but it's gotta be the closest. Trying to like get home. Sometimes I consider getting the fancier version of Clip Studio because, yeah, like, the fancier version has a whole, like, it helps you figure out page setups for creating zines or, like, printing your own comics and stuff like that. It has tutorials about exporting fanzine data correctly for printing, either for sending to another company for printing or doing it yourself. But it is possible to print things out so that they all turn into a book correctly. It's all, you just gotta think about it. For Affinity has a store? Did you see the, Tumblr made like a store where they're selling some merch? Honestly, some of the stuff is okay, but I feel like, it could be better? Or they should run a contest where they let fans of the website, create designs. And as long as they're not, like, egregiously not safe for work, then they could actually be a design, and then the person who came up with it gets a cut of the profits. I think that would be the best. Yeah, you'd have to be pretty brave to wear for Affinity, like, merch is like, honestly, I kind of like, let me see, it's like, I kind of like their stickers and their patches. There's one that says long. This is, long live copy, you know, when they had that April Fool's, yeah, long live copy. But I wish it actually had a picture of copy on it. They have these nice little patches. And the O is long, so that's fun. Copy was, you know, that little April Fool's copying machine that slowly worked itself to death and gave everyone fucking PTSD. Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, like, I'm wondering why they didn't just put copy on it, because, like, did they, like, lose the rights to that characters or something? Currently they have this funny alien. They have some shirts with very subtle and small logos. I kind of like the glitched out one, but I would honestly wear it splashed across the shirt. I'm not a fan of tiny logos. Like, they probably know that their fans are embarrassed about the site, but they have t-shirts, they have this delightful little alien who is very cute. that'd be great if they had the merch for the Lizard Presidents. They should do that. I kind of like the glitch stuff. The glitch stuff is kind of fun. Why is this one grayed out? Did people buy this one? Is that one like sold out? The patches are like $5 each, which I think is cool. I honestly really like how this one looks. I really like the pizza slice one. Do they have the back of it here? My man! They're kind of pricey, but I think they were like actually using nice stuff. Yeah, I like the pizza slice. I don't know. I'm wondering if that's a fucking Pizzagate reference. Like, I kind of like the re-blocking since 2007. It has a little reblog symbol. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's information here about like making sure they're not a snapback, but I kind of like the glitched out Tumblr logo. Oh yeah, snapbacks usually, well, sometimes they have like the really flat brim. I don't like the ones with the flat brim. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cause like, yeah, I don't like the flat brimmed ones because they always look very boxy and not a lot of people can pull them off. I definitely can't because my head is kind of narrow. Yeah, I'm considering getting the reblogging since 2007. Maybe the long-lived copy, except I would fucking like learn how to embroider, or I would like paint copy or something on a piece of fabric and like sew it into the middle. I'd do it. Yeah, I think these are pretty great. Yeah, Tumblr is definitely not as bad as wearing something from like Fur Affinity, but I think neither of those are bad as like wearing bad dragon merch. So like, this is the tame version of kind of cringe website stuff. This alien is generally kind of cute. Yeah, this is the Tumblr shop. Did this one seriously get sold out? Is this why it's grayed out, or is that just... it's out of stock? And these are all limited edition, blah, blah, because they're having like, what is their 15th anniversary or something. But yeah, I might, yeah, I don't know what the alien's about. I think it's maybe just like, what can we put on a shirt and a bag? I wish they had this glitched out one, but like really big. Or like on a hat or something. Possibly on a bag. I would buy groceries with that. Yeah, they got those. I kind of... see, I would look up the Fur Affinity shop, except I don't know how to find it yet, and I don't want to open up Fur Affinity on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I would get, like, permabanned instantly. Yeah, the Lizard Presidents would be really good, and oh my god, the horses. I got, like, so attached to my goddamn horse. Like, that'd be pretty great if they did some classic April Fool's Day, references in there. I'd be super into that. Although knowing the site, it's like, are they not using a lot of imagery because they like somehow don't have the rights to those images or something, or there's some reason, like legal reason they can't use those? I wouldn't put it past them. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm pretty happy with these sketchies. I just gotta refine them later, but this was the first step. Also, a fun little thing that I'm like, oh, clever idea is I'm slowly making the traveler advance across the page. Like, bit by bit. Oh, that's a mess. Like, bit by bit, it sort of move across the page. There's this other, there's this one I would want to do where, yeah, the site keeps changing hands, so it's like, who do those images actually belong to, and can they even get that information back, and yeah. So they probably had to create new stuff and be like, what do we got? I don't know. Cute alien? Fucking whatever. Like, there's this one that I wanted to do, but I don't know how I would print it, and I wouldn't be able to print it one page on one side, but basically it would be like, I'd have to get like some good paper, and I don't want to pay for that. Like, you'd have the pages like this, page over here, and there would be like one continuous path going through all the pages, and it would continue throughout the whole book, and on like each spread have our little buddy going along, sometimes at like different distances and different heights. Like, it could go up a mountain and then jump off a waterfall or something. But it would have to be double-sided paper, so I don't really know how I'd do that. Also, I got some really nice absorbent paper, because it would also be a coloring book, but now if you're gonna color, you might want to use markers and stuff. Let's save. Hell yeah, congrats on finally getting it. Ain't that just the way? Oh my god. That's great. Alrighty, I gotta sign off for now. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do Samantha before I go to bed, and if I decide to go to bed before that, I can't stay up for like 3 hours again playing Samantha. But I hope I remember to check in before 5 PM tomorrow, if I don't get it tonight. Alright, I'll see you, Skelby, on the Discord. And if anyone else is there, don't forget to hydration, posture, stretch to save your progress. Have a good night. Goodbye.